Alright, we're back on Monday once again, and we've broken this huge weekly downtrend, which is actually a big deal. However, Bitcoin did come up and touch this resistance zone, was immediately rejected. But if we zoom in on the daily, probably be looking for longs today. I don't know if it'll break this resistance zone. It's been struggling to break the past few days, but excuse me. But yeah, I think since the market's just a little bit up today, we should look for longs. Alright, so this is a trade I've been in for a few days now, is the JPY. I shorted it at this zone on the first distribution candle. It did go and attack this higher zone, but luckily it did not hit my stop, and I was able to exit at around break even. I did have two opportunities to exit at this support zone here, but it was the weekend, so I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, I still exited with some profits, but it's basically break even. So the other trade I took was this GBP DKK, and yeah, as an instant loser, just blasted through this zone and my stop. But that is okay. We'll look for another trade there. So with Facebook, I did buy in. It's still struggling to hold this zone. I mean, it is holding it, but I don't know. It's not looking good right now. We'll see if it can recover. So some watches today is snacks. I wanted to either see about longing or shorting one of these zones. I wasn't sure which. I think probably short, just because it's in this short, or this downtrend here. In Luna, I was probably looking at shorting if it closes distribution here. It did have this head and shoulders up here, came down and broke beneath the neckline. Now it's coming back up and retesting it. So if it rejects, it could continue downwards to maybe this weekly hold here. And USD CAD, I was looking, it could have just rejected this zone. We'll see if it can find a support here. If not, I'd like to see it come down here to this stronger support here. And Euro, Peso, it's found its bottom support here once again, which has held up quite a bit in the past. So I wanted to see if that will close accumulation once more and potentially look for a long. GBP USD, the support is being tested right now, so there's a potential long there if it does close accumulation. Euro ZAR, it's trying to bounce out of this zone, this trend zone. I can show you on the weekly what it looks like. So it's trying to keep this higher high from down here and trying to hold this zone, this trend zone that's been in play for decades, 16 years. So I thought this would be a good place to long if we see a accumulation close. Euro CZK. We're watching this resistance zone and seeing if it can hold. I did miss these distribution closes, but I don't know that I would actually have taken them either, because they're pretty big rejections. And even this candle in itself came down and instantly hit the support already, so I don't know that I would be wanting to take a short on the close of the candle and targeting the support zone when it already had before. So, and same thing here, like this is just already so low that the profit margin is less than the risk margin, so it's just not worth it there. Hoping to see like a candle like that I can short on close, so I have a huge profit margin, potential profit margin I should say. Another thing to note with this one is this is on the 4 hour, but we do see bit of a double bottom, kind of like a W pattern thing here. So it could break this resistance zone here if this energy from this double bottom continues. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, that's all my watches today.